Hello, and welcome back to Therapist Plays Fran Bow. Okay, so we are stuck on a puzzle. I literally ended the last episode because I ran up to a puzzle. Numbers puzzle, no less. Now, I will not subject you to the entirety of me trying to solve it, because I literally don't know how long that could take. All I know is that earlier in this game, during a couple of the segments, like the leapfrog and the maze and stuff, there was a little button up here in the corner that let me just skip it. Now I put in my time, okay? I didn't skip those sections, even though the option was available. No grace for the puzzle solving sections, though. Can't skip it, have to solve it, so I'm gonna go see if I can figure out what the hell this is supposed to mean. All I know is that that's 1, 1, and 21. And where was that book that told me about what the numbers mean? Wait a second. Is that a clue? Mr. Midnight, do you have any... Is there anything I can give him that he can comment on? Yes, he sees all the books. Wait a second. This might actually not be as hard as I'm thinking it will be. Like, this is a very conspicuous this arrangement here. 2 rabbits, 3 rabbits, 5 rabbits. That's 2. This is 3. Is it 3? Okay, wait. I think I might know this. If this is the next sequence, there's 2, 3, and 5. 2 is in line with a dot. 2 dots, and then an E. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 and 1 is 3. 3 and 2 is 5. 5 and 3 is 8. Which is probably this. 8 and 5 is 13. So 10. Sort of X with 3. Yay! It's the Fibonacci sequence. Okay. I love what she said there, though. It was like, oh, I'm so smart. Yes, you are, Fran. And I totally don't put it past her to know what the Fibonacci sequence is. This reminds me of a scene, though, in a show. And I don't even know the name of the show because the show was not popular. But it was about a guy who we would see like a part of his life that was a dream and part of his life that wasn't. And it had this very clever way of like sort of testing whether he was in a dream or not. He was talking to someone in supposedly the dream world who themselves is trying to argue, we're not in your dream. I'm a real person and I can prove it to you. And what she did was she like printed out a copy of, I don't know, the Declaration of Independence or something. And she showed it to the guy and she said, do you know the Declaration of Independence by heart? Like, have you memorized it? And the guy's like, no. He's like, okay, well then how can I, if I'm just a part of your dream, if everything here is your dream, how can I print this out and it be exactly right if that's not stored in your mind somewhere? And it kind of reminds me of this. It's like, if this is all in Fran's mind, then everything here has to be an amalgamation of something she stores in her own consciousness, no? And maybe she knows what the Fibonacci sequence is. She's very clever. She's very studious. I wouldn't put it past her at all to know that. But it does make me think about other things that she, might not be able to have known. And can they exist here if they're not previously acquired thought material? I don't know. Anyways, that was actually one of the easier puzzles. I literally thought it was going to be the hardest. Okay, well, let's continue. Please be the last puzzle. What? I already solved that. I should push that. I am pushing the lever. Oh, I had to do it 3 times. It's, that guy. That must be the wizard's book. I can't reach it. How typical. That's how I feel. Like, every time I solve a problem, it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back. But there's always something to climb on. And she is a little more resilient to us. Like, I start to complain. She immediately looks for the solution. Can I just climb on top of these books? No. Okay, friend, I need the ladder. You said that I would be able to use it if I could or something. Please give me a turn on the ladder. What if I need it? It is it's now an emergency. Bro, do I have to knock you down like I did that pinecone child? Just to get a ladder? Do I have anything that he wants? Oh. Okay, well, he said I just have to be here earlier. Maybe I just come in a prior season. Yay! Are these puzzles getting easier, or am I actually getting better at solving them? That's not even really a puzzle. That's just like common sense, I think. Who is this man? He's very gentlemanly, which is kind of interesting, but he's a little scary, and he keeps showing up. One thing that has really stuck in my mind, though, is when we found Mr. Midnight, that he said, like, I have not been calling you Fran. The little Mr. Midnight robot that we saw at the asylum, and, you know, he's calling out to you and stuff, like, that was all someone else, potentially this gentleman. And, well, maybe I actually have another SRR that I can pull out. You probably know it if you're a frequenter of the eurobrady experience. Everybody's getting their bingo cards out now. But when I can't understand someone's motivations, when they're not clear to me, I like to ask myself, who benefits in this situation? Who would benefit from me getting out of the asylum? Because here's the thing. We had our own goal, which was to find Mr. Midnight and get home. Someone manipulated us into thinking that the actions we were taking were exactly for that goal. Things like getting out of the asylum, taking lots of duotine, the little breadcrumbs along the way that led us forward. Like, who besides us benefits from those things? Why do they want us out of the asylum? Why do they want us on duotine? Why do they want us to find Mr. Midnight? Is finding Mr. Midnight just a way to get us out of the asylum? Maybe he's not involved any further than that. The only thing that I can think of is that Palantros said something like, well, your being here is dangerous for us. She has sort of pierced the veil in some way that like lets the Kamalis come into the Etherstian realm. And so we've been led along this trail, possibly for that reason. Like, is this distinguished, scary gentleman a benevolent creature? Does he have his own personal aims? Is he sort of neutral to the Kamalis and Thirstian conflict? What does he want? He is the one who opened the window to get us out to the frog. And the frog is the one who gave us Leon's book, which informed us of many things to do with Ethersta. Why does he want us to know all of those things unless they are key to his aims? Now he wants us to find the book, and I guess he wants us to get out of here as well, so we're not done with what they have in mind. Well, the Kamalis benefit, don't they? They benefit quite a bit from us allowing them into this land. The Thirstians, they don't really benefit. I don't think this is part of their machination. They're sort of neutral to us being here. And it has been made to seem that we are the ones who benefit from all of these things because they sort of align with our goals of like getting out and finding Mr. Midnight and getting home. But I can't help but wonder how much of that is part of the design, because everything is kind of set up for us to find it. So this man benefits. I don't know why. I don't know in which ways he benefits. I don't know what sort of side he's on in this whole thing. And we benefit as of right now. But at some point, we may not. Because I don't think that the benefit to whoever this is that we live a happy life with our cat. I think that that's just sort of secondary to everything else. Excuse me, sir. I need the book. Okay. Let's take a look at it. We like reading stuff. This is the Wizard's special book. This looks interesting. I can't read the text, though. I recognize the 4 seasons and the creatures. Okay, so yeah, we've got these little Thirstian younglings. Seasons, the way that time affects growth in aging and biology, and it's similar to some of the things we saw in Leon's book. Guess the wizard likes to draw. Wish I could understand. Maybe it says that it's good to look at the trees. Maybe so, Fran. Well, we've seen some of this imagery before. We've seen the pentagram, the upside down pentagram. That's like the ritual that we did. That's similar to the twins. Someone was studying life forces and how to create and manipulate them. What's this? I've never seen a skeleton having a baby. It seems that the baby will be born with a big head. The big-headed people are nice, just like me. They certainly are, Fran. That actually looks like one of the kids in the hospital, even. Okay, so the merging of... It's like a heart, but also a tree. We also saw that skeleton with the baby on the seaside. This could be part of the reason we see so many skeletons. And then the pentagram, the ritual, and the ascendance of the spirit. Some sort of machinery. Evolution. This one looks like a cycle of some kind. I wonder what it means. Years, maybe. I like to think that there are 5 of me. And so maybe that's it. The 5 realities. 5 Frans. Now, is this a cycle of, like, does it go from right to left? Maybe this all goes backwards. Monsters. It seems like people love him. Why would people love an evil monster? Maybe they're scared. Fear makes us do such stupid things. I agree, Fran. And sometimes wonderful things as well. Okay. There's so much, repeated imagery. We saw this in the twins' house with the doll inside. And Mr. Midnight was also in a similar kind of cage. Does it read right to left? Like, you sort of grow this child into a big skeleton, and then this ritual lets you birth a baby or something, and then you can eventually make these tree, or I don't know. Well, it's certainly interesting, but hard to parse at the moment. That's the skeleton with the top hat. So that means the thirsty creatures know about him. Maybe he's a good creature. Next time, I'll say hello. He might be, Fran. He might be a good creature. He might also be evil. Or he just might be, like, chaotic neutral. Mr. Midnight, do you have any insight? Did you see Kitty? There's many... Yeah, okay. I just crave his reflections on things. Okay. We got the book. We can go back to the wizard now, and hopefully that is the final task, the final trial. Please be the last trial. Did you find the book already? You have to look in the library. Yes, I did. I did find your book, and I looked at it. Sir, here's your book. It was inside the music box. I saw the doll. The Itward lock. Itward. That must be the man skeleton that we saw. I've seen his name a couple of times. That sounds like fun. Thank you for the book. This certainly makes me remember many things. Many, many things. And now what? There are 2 things left on the star. Yes, fish in the water. Fish, fish, swimming free. Go back, little fish. Go back home. Wow, sir, you woke up the fish. Yes, because I remembered how to do it. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, I mean, you're kind of burying the lead that you know how to revive things that are dead. That's magical, sir. Can you do that with other beings, like humans? Oh, Fran. Of course, but only if the circumstances are positive. Oh, that's unfortunate, because they're not. But the circumstances are often not positive, yeah. When are they? We yanked that fish out of its natural habitat. I see, sir. So we need to find the missing stones, yes? The fish told me that my shoes are on the amazing dancer's feet. Okay, there's only one more. Do you know where the... No, I don't know where the fuck... actually, I do know. I think I know. He's probably in the fucking bar. I'll go see, yeah. Okay. How do I get into the bar? I'm not a citizen of this place. I don't have a job like the Lemon Master. I'm not born of these lands. The show is about to begin. Yes, please let me in. This music is so loud and I'm so very curious. I know. Okay, well, I have already talked to everyone here, basically. And it's not likely that anyone can make me a citizen. Except for maybe the king. The king is not in his palace. Is he? No. Does Palantros have this power? I mean, he's not here either. Does Kitty know? Kitty, I wonder, how in the whole world will we get the dancer's shoes? We'll figure it out. Let's go to the bar and see if the show has already begun. We cannot get into the bar, Mr. Midnight. Oh, the king! That's right. Okay, he's there. King, sir. How do I get to him? Can I get in the boat? And then go over there. No. Where is he? Maybe on this side? Is there like other places he hangs out? Oh, Fran, this is where we were before. I fixed the bridge to get your purse. Wow, Kitty, you are very clever. I hope we find many things. What does Fran think about her stuff that's here? Kitty, I can't find my pills. I mean, I would also check first for them. Maybe the pills aren't here. Maybe you lost them. Well, they weren't doing me any good anyways. That's true, Fran. They weren't. I'm glad that she realizes that. Like I had said before, there's a chance that taking duotine gets wrapped up in the idea that like that was the key to our success. Maybe they'll reappear someday. Let's keep going now. Okay, we got our clothes. Don't think we can put them on. What do we think about them? My beautiful clothes. They smell fine. I don't need to wash them. Okay. That must be the castle. Looks like a pineapple from here. I wonder if it tastes like one. Okay, we can't change the season here. I saw the king. The king can make me a citizen, surely. Like he's over there, but I don't know how to get to him. Maybe... Can I just walk out there or something? No. Okay, the king must be somewhere else then at this time. Maybe he's just in his palace in a different season. I mean, I can't blame the guy. He's out for leisure in the springtime. There's got to be some season where he goes to work as the king. No. Mr. Midnight, I fear that we will never become citizens of this land. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, kings are famously very kind and charitable to their to the peoples that live in their lands. Well, I guess... What about our criminal activities? That was the solution to the lemon problem. It's just chopping it up. Can I chop? Can I chop my way in? Thing's not working. Makes me angry. Hopefully not too angry, Fran. We've got to be able to bust in somehow. Before I thought that I could just like change the season and walk in. Which I think you should totally be able to. And I can't like get in there. Oh! There was a hole behind that. Splendid! Well, I guess I could have seen that if I... See, that's the thing. I forgot a step of Midnight Magic, which was to scan my surroundings for interactables. Well, Mr. Midnight, I bet you can get in there. Mr. Midnight, come here. My dear. Do you see that hole? Maybe you can go inside. Oh, are you sure? What if someone sees us? Don't think about it! I'll give you a secret sign if somebody comes. I'll say, magic pause. Oh my god! How could you have all kept this from me for so long? I've been saying midnight magic this whole time, and you all knew that at some point she would come up with some sort of thing related to her cat called Magic Paws. Magic Paws was even better because she named it Midnight Magic, which is kind of my idea. A secret sign, Magic Paws. That's so perfect. Oh my god, I love when I'm in sync with a game. But that's actually a testament to the game. I don't attribute that to like my psychological clairvoyance. I think it's something special about a game when it is written with such care for the characters and how they would really operate in their lives that they have in the story. Fran doesn't just stop being a curious, clever person, you know, even as her circumstances change, and neither do we. Which is why looking for SRRs and GRRs is part of that whole process, because finding things that work for us and then trying to operationalize them is how you can discover new solutions, even in unknown situations, right? Like, we've never been to a Thirsta, but it's not like our process suddenly breaks down and stops working here. We can do the same exact things, even though we're in this strange place where the rules are different. And if you have those things to rely on and names to call upon them, then it makes you feel a little less lost, even when you're in like a totally foreign situation. It comes down to, we need comprehensibility, right? An understanding of our surroundings and the way that things work to be able to solve problems in them. Now, if you just try to find comprehensibility in your environment, what happens when you go to a new environment? You have to find new comprehensibility. And you always have to do a little bit of that. But finding comprehensibility within yourself, how you work, how your mind operates. I know some of my limitations. I also know a lot of my own strengths. So does Fran, right? When you have that understanding about yourself and like, oh, this works for me, no matter where I am, then you don't always have to resort to, gosh, I've never been here to this point or to a problem like this in my life. I have to start all over. Now, we've always got midnight magic, and now we've got Magic Paws that we can rely on. Then you have to come out right away. All right, dear, here I go. Oh my god, I love Magic Paws. It's so adorable. And I get to be Miss They're so great. Oh, and she even gave him their little purse. I mean, it's like not great in that there's like way too many fucking puzzles, but as a function of the story, I think it very much demonstrates what I'm talking about. Whether we were in the asylum, in this very scary place where we're in danger, or whether we're in this like not dangerous at all place, there are many problems still. There's no threat to us in a Thirsta, but there are threats to our psyche in the form of what we've seen from the Kamalas, and threats to our like self-certainty. You know, am I going to be able to find my way home? That's just a very different kind of problem than someone is actively mistreating me. I think it gives representation to the fact that a lot of people's lives are not dangerous for them. They're not constantly under threat. They don't have like abusive parents or partners, and life can still be pretty hard. It's not always external or interpersonal circumstances that make our lives difficult. And if you only rely on being in a external crisis to get your shit together, right, then you never learn how to solve problems even when everything is fine. Like it kind of is in a Thirsta. So while it's less dramatic, maybe, than escaping an asylum where we're being mistreated and there's this like duotine world, I think it is a necessary side of the whole psychological portrait, which is having a mind that is not at rest even when the world is. And we get to be Mr. Midnight twice so far in a Thirsta, which certainly makes it exciting. Okay. Can we put our little paws on the piano there? That's amazing. A self-playing piano. Can we put our little paws on that mask? I want to put up my magic paw on everything. That's a face on the wall. Yes, it is. Okay, let's change the season. No one would suspect a little black cat. Very inconspicuous. I mean, we fit right in here. Okay, let's talk to everyone. Starting with this bee. Hello, lady. Can I borrow your ticket, please? Because my ticket disappeared. Oh, I can't. I'm using it as coaster. Ah, this lemonade is very good. Ah, the lemon master. Oh, but why? You have a table to put the glass on. I don't like the sound of glass against the table. I see. And you like this lemonade very much, right? Yes. I had hiccups recently, like the last couple of days, for like 2 days straight. Oh, it was such a nightmare. I actually like got a sore throat because they were so violent. I drink it because it's frustrating. Now, I feel, excuse me, I want to listen to the music. Of course. Goodbye. Yeah, getting a slurp of that lemonade. Okay, we can't get a ticket from the bee. For a very reasonable cause as well. I don't like certain sounds, and I wouldn't give up my citizenry for that. The audience is waiting for action. Can I get my citizen ticket from this ant? What about this tree? What about this shrub? What about this beetle? What about this bug? This ladybug is the tiniest I've seen around here, besides the flies. What about this moth? A moth! I used to eat those, but I won't this time. Cats love eating moths. Look how excited he is. Mr. Midnight says I get to settle down here. This is not the time or place. Okay, what about the Lemon Master? That's the dancer. Oh, the Lemon Master's over there. Oh, that's... excuse me for my discrimination. Lemon Master, please give me your ticket. That's the bartender. He's working. What about these things? That's amazing. A self-playing piano. Okay, maybe I actually can't get it here. To switch seasons again. Oh, the bee is passed out. I can probably take his ticket now. I guess that's a ticket. I should take it. Yes. Why is this not a ticket? I can't read, but I understand the drawing. It's a root. Whatever. Doesn't matter how we got it. That dancer's moves are from another world. Sure are. I also love how he's like, I won't interrupt the bartender while he's working. Mr. Midnight is such a distinguished little gentleman. I love him so much. That's scary. Giant fleas. No, thank you. Cats hate fleas. Okay. I have the ticket. I have it. You're incredible, kitty. I love you so much. Now we can go inside. Wow, I really thought that I was going to have to become a citizen. I guess citizenry is really not that important. I guess all you need is the right influence. Hello again. Did you find your special ticket? Yes, I did this time. Look at this. What do you think of that? Look, sir. It seems that a ticket found its way into my hands. I love the way that she says that. The ticket found its way into my hands. What? Let me see it. This can't be right. It just can't. I already let someone in with that ticket. You bring many mysteries, little lady. Huh? But how do you know it was someone else's ticket? The symbols are correct, but look at the handwriting. This belongs to someone much older than you. I can see it. Can I get in anyways? All right, then. Is there any chance I can get inside? I mean, is it possible? When you get your own ticket. What? I guess I should have started celebrating so early. All right, Mr. Midnight. Back you go inside. Kitty, I can go inside with my ticket now. Kitty is tired of being illegal. Oh, Fran. Kind of heart. she doesn't want to put Mr. Midnight in any more precarious situations. He's done enough illegal stuff. Can I, like, combine these two or something? I have a ticket. Negative. Shit. Okay. Why are there so many steps to these puzzles? I just have to fake it somehow. Kitty stole it. Looks like the exterminator card I found in Antonio's house. Yeah, I know. It's a ticket to the party. Yeah, I know. Why can't I... Can I, like, draw on it, maybe? Oh. Maybe this will work. It worked before, and it's lovely. Ticket. Fran plus Kitty can go in. Party. The happy little bee. Our own ticket to the party. I drew it myself because I had no ticket. Yeah. That's true, Fran. Does that work? Look, sir, I think this is my own ticket. I think this is my own ticket. I see, but you simply drew it yourself. Fran... She's very clever. But so is this a large beetle gentleman. Why is he seeing through all of our tricks? Yes, I thought it was the right thing to do. I wasn't invited, so I invited myself. Very clever little lady. Well, I guess I can let you go in. Enjoy the show. You know what? Fine. Thank you, sir. I won't question it. He's not so bad, actually, that guy. He let us get away with that. And we have Adelaida to thank for letting us have the green crayon. I love when these things come back and help us later. All right, we're in. Which, like, did I even need to get this? Can I give it back to him? I don't want him to have to bear with the awful sounds of his cup hitting his table. Here's your ticket, miss. I'm sorry, but I took it, and I wanted to give it back. Oh, goodness. You're very nice. Thank you very much. Return what you stole. The kind thief. If all of that was optional, I love that it plays out like that. Fran is kind of harsh. She wouldn't do these things if she didn't have to. Thankfully, she and Mr. Midnight understand that the world is made of shades of gray. But if you can make something right, then you should. Okay, I forget entirely what I'm supposed to be even doing in here. I'm supposed to get the stones. But why did I need to... Oh, he needs the shoes. They're in the stones are in there. So convoluted. Why don't you answer me, please? He's concentrating, I think. Ah! Okay, maybe I can just talk to him. Oh. What does Fran think about this stuff? What is this? Ah. It's like a metronome. Should I, like, make it go slower or something? Or maybe I need to get the shoes to, like, fall off, so the metronome needs to be really fast. Yes. Okay, well then it needs to be orange, which is red and yellow. Gosh. Some of these puzzles, man, they're so fucking easy. For a sly cat like me. I think it's because my own cat jumped into my lap, and much like Fran, that gives me, like, a multiplier in intelligence and problem-solving ability. Okay, now when he dances, his shoes will fly off because the tempo is so fast. Hello, sir. I need your shoes. That wasn't the solution. I gotta stop saying that I've solved it. Okay, maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it needs to be so slow. No, it's already slow enough. But maybe it should just be like this pace. Kind of easy for him. Maybe I talk to him when he's not dancing. Hello, dancer mister. I really need your shoes. And why is that? The shoes belong to the dancer. I'm a dancer. Let's just lie. I'm a dancer, and I need them to dance with the wizard. Oh, I'm sorry. What did you just say? I want your shoes! You want what? A little lemonade. You seem a little tense. I don't want lemonade. I want your shoes. Where did you get your shoes from? You should drink a little lemonade, at least to quench your thirst. Sir, let me explain. I need your shoes. The wizard needs them. Oh, but that's impossible. I can't give you my shoes. The only way to get my shoes is to take them from me. And as you see now, I'm standing on them. So it's impossible. I hate how logical he is. Lift your feet then. But if you raise your feet, I could take them. It can't be done. Only on the very day when both of my feet are up in the air. Only then can my shoes be taken. Otherwise, I will stand forever. Everybody in Nethersa has the same fucking attitude. It's so frustrating. Where they're just like, it can't be done. And I don't even have very strong emotions about why. It's just so... The library's only open in the fall and the winter. I see. Well, thank you. Bye. Okay, so clearly he needs to be in the air. He's gonna have to be going super fast. It's gotta be that, just like I thought. I think sometimes I come to the right solution, but too early. Okay, he dances in fall. And he's dancing faster. Can I knock him over? Would you like an autograph? What's the trumpet player doing? He's fixing the piano. The tuning must be perfect so we can start the show. I see, thank you. Yes, I've already detected these clues. I need to get him off his feet. Kitty. We have to trick the dancer. Oh, I heard a creature here talking about layered realities and time and such. Rhythm and seasons are important in this land. Everything is... I know all that! So I have to think that all the time and space matters, and rhythm, of course. This is one of those times where I'm getting all the clues, but it's still not making sense. I've tried it at the slowest speed. He doesn't jump. I've tried it at the fastest speed. Just jumping a lot, but... Oh! I guess I just have to let it keep going. Oh! Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Whatever. Give me those shoes. I have the shoes. I'm so clever. Let's take them to the wizard. I swear I tried making it go fast the first time, but maybe I wasn't very patient. Game makes it quite obvious, gives me tons of clues. You know what it is, folks? Fran has a pretty high tolerance for being in between the introduction of a problem and the solution to a problem. And maybe I don't share this capacity when it comes to like these kinds of practical puzzles. I am very comfortable in that same distance for other things. I can tolerate the uncertainty of an emotional problem often in my own life, and obviously helping people with theirs. But I do get frustrated and impatient when there is like when I know that there is a solution and I just can't figure out, like I can see it. I'm like, oh, okay, I need to get the guy's shoes off, but I can't figure out what I need to do. Like being able to see the solution and not grasping how to get to it is usually frustrating for me. And that's kind of exciting for Fran. I'm much more comfortable when I'm like, the solution could be very intangible, you know? It's the problem of someone's life. Like, are they going to be happy or accomplish something, or, you know, are they going to feel differently? I don't know why, but I just feel more comfortable in the uncertainty of that. But Fran has this enduring patience for like, she knows there's a solution and she knows eventually she'll get there. And I think it's because she trusts herself so deeply. Like, she's always saying this, I'm clever enough to find another way. There's always another solution. And she's also comfortable putting some options aside, like not wanting to enlist Mr. Midnight in more illegal activities. But she sits so well with that discomfort of like, I can trust that my cleverness and curiosity, which we've consolidated as like Midnight Magic, this like skill set that she has, and she's not even aware of it. Like that's our interpretation. But can you imagine if she had something to call upon consistently, and she's tested and validated and saying, well, not only is she naturally comfortable with uncertainty for problems, but here's the reason why, because she has this whole system that works. That's one of the benefits of all of this. I feel similarly about my skill of walkie-talkie, because like I know that regardless of whether there is a solution, I always have this place and this thing that I can do to like kind of center myself. And that's my own way of being patient with like not knowing how something is going to go, is like just giving myself the space, the psychological space to think on it and feel what I need to feel. So being able to trust in something, an inner resource that you have, that even though you can see the solution, if you don't know how to get it, you can trust that if you've gone through this process of looking at what's worked before and refined that, then you always feel like you have a direction. That's why it's so important to look at those big events and say, okay, well, how did this go from a 10 to a 6 or whatever it is? Because as that thing scaled down, there is your evidence that in a situation like this, you can say, okay, well, I've been here before. What has worked for me before? Can I draw upon that now? And, you know, maybe I'm going to have to adjust it because it's a new situation, but there's comprehensibility about the self, even when there's incomprehensibility about everything else that's going on. And it's, of course, my choice to focus on that and to say that is the most standout thing about Fran to me right now, is what we just saw. Her ability to like get through something that I'm personally struggling with, like a problem solving thing, and to really not get all that frustrated throughout it. I think that's incredible about her. And it's a sign that she's getting more and more adaptable. Like I said in the last episode, someone else might be like, wow, she's really losing her mind more and more. They can also both be true. She could be disconnecting more from reality and refining her inner resources. But ultimately, which one do you think Fran would benefit more from understanding in the long term? Because a lot of our problems are temporary, but solutions can be very lasting. And That's why, like, when people come into therapy sessions and they have like a crisis of the week, or we just find ourselves getting stuck on certain problems, yes, it can feel cathartic to sort of vent about them, but ultimately, most of those problems, the fight that you were in last week with your partner or your friend, or the anxiety that you're having about something that's coming up but will be past in a week or two, like a lot of just the day-to-day stuff, they're all temporary. It's so much better for that person and for the process of therapy to focus on, like, let's develop some inner resources, templates for you, these SRRs and GRRs, that help you navigate this crisis and the next one and the next one and the next one, because you learn more and more about yourself in crises rather than learning so much about the crisis. We spend so much of our lives, so much of our attention, and so much of our emotion on things that don't last that long. And we completely neglect, I think, to focus on those inner resources that can really benefit us for our entire lives. And that's why I think it's really important to talk about them and focus them and refine them. Whatever your biggest problem is right now, you might not have it forever. But whatever the most useful solution you have, you can have it forever. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. Please let this be the last thing. I've got the stones, the shoes. We've done all the ritual things. There's been a puzzle between every single one. And now it is time to go home. Sir, I have the shoes. They're very pretty. Look. You did it. You really have an extraordinary machine inside your head. I agree. And even the fucking wizard recognizes it, even though he's the one who put us on these stupid chases. Thank you, sir. Now let's do the last one so I can go home. Yeah, that's how I feel. The last one. Air. I recognize this feather. It belongs to Palantros. Yes, I saw him badly injured. He'll be fine. He has the pink water. That fixes everything. Yes, that's true. Well, what do we do with this feather? Go visit the old Valakos mechanical doll. My wand will be there. Oh my god! I didn't anticipate that there would be another thing to do. I have to finish my rabbit science. I think I have the answer. Okay, sir. I'll bring your wand back. Okay, let's make this one quick. Please be an easy puzzle. Please be an easy puzzle. Okay, this thing. Right? His wand. Kitty, any insights? Okay, Kitty, I have to get the wand from the giant Valakos doll. Yes, finally, my dear. The last quest. Let's go. Oh, the wand's in a hand. Well, it wasn't before. How did it get there? Okay. So I just have to basically get it over here. Yes. Yes. Okay, that one was genuinely easy. That was the last task. Now I can go home. This is the wizard's wand, but I can't do magic with it. No, friend, you've got your own spells. Please let me out. Please let me out. Here's your wand, Sir Wizard. Oh, magnificent. Splendid. You did it. Really? But where are the stones? Can I borrow them? I can't lend you the stones. These stones are very, very special. What I can do is place the stones on the locks of the door. But you are the only one who can turn the key and actually open the door. Oh, I see. The king said he would show me where the door is. Ah, then we should go and talk with him, don't you think? Wait, I suspect that you can't return home looking like a tree. Oh, I almost forgot. Yes, you're right. Can you bring my human body back? Yes, I can. This is exciting. I haven't done this in hundreds of years. Let's make a human, yes? Give me your clothing. I need to smell it. So, the wizard's book, yeah, it had all kinds of stuff about turning trees into people. Here, sir, my clothing. Let me smell this. This can work. We will make a human. Oh, this is so exciting. Good. Now, go to the center of the star of Ithersta. And think about your body, your head, your leg, and the other leg. And your arm, both of them. Now, concentrate. Randomly selected elements. Find the path to your true essence. Become Fran the human now! What? Bro! Huh. Are you alright? What happened? Is it done? Oh wow, thank you so much, sir. You really are a great wizard. What the fuck was that? Yes, that's my name. Great wizard. Because of the greatness. Well, thank you again, sir. This really is grand. See you soon. My darling Fran, you're a human again. Welcome back. Okay, maybe that was just like a transitory form. That was very unpleasant. Thank you, Kitty. It feels great. Oh, it does feel great to be Fran again. We've even got our little severed hand, which I feel very nostalgic about now. Okay, to the castle then. My dear Fran, it's time to go home. We have to find the king. He must be in the castle. Yes. I'm actually very curious to see where we are in the real world. Well, it's been an interesting adventure with Hersta. I think very meaningful for Fran's development for a lot of the reasons I talked about. But I can't help but mostly be curious about this whole it word thing. Everything is fine. Feels like heaven. Oh no. But that's not really me, and that's not really Mr. Midnight. This is a trick. What are you? Leave Mr. Midnight alone. Is your head playing with you again? Can't you see yourself in the mirror? I'm not you. I'm not. Let Mr. Midnight go now. We kill traitors. Because that's what he is, Fran. Don't you see? My kitty is not a traitor. He promised to stay by my side. He promised. As your mommy and daddy did? Who promised to take good care of you? Wake up, Fran. You're surrounded by traitors. Leave me alone. Leave my friends alone. I'm the only one you have, Fran. I'm the only one who's by your side. Now let's get rid of this traitor, eh? What do you say? Let's be happy. Let's be so very, very happy together. Oh no! Oh my god! Go away, go away! It wasn't me! Oh, Fran. Fran, what's wrong? Why are you crying? I'm crazy, sir. I'm totally crazy. The doctors were right. God damn it! Oh, that upsets me so much. Not only was she not treated by those people at the asylum, but they've also implanted in her mind all of the poisonous associations with her pathology and her identity, which I have very strong feelings about. It's obviously a big part of mental health to understand mental illness, but I take great issue with how a person who's trying to understand their lives and how to live better even with mental illness is made to think about themselves when the focus is so openly on pathology. Because we end up at this weird crossroads where I'm like, look how amazing it is what you just did, Fran. You came to a foreign world where the rules make no sense. You maintained your composure throughout the entire time. You solved problems in all kinds of ingenious ways. Used resources that you possess deeply within yourself that came with you across time and space and realities and even to a different fucking body. Like, you kept all of that stuff and you continued to use it and allowed you to overcome so many things. And here I'm left with this idea of like, what an amazing triumph this person has gone through. And she feels crazy. But you're not crazy. I'm very sorry you feel that way. You should be happy now. You found the stones and you became human again. I'm fucking saying. Thank you, King Sprout. He sees it my way. That's very good indeed. My dear, let me wipe those tears away. I don't want to hurt you, my dear. I feel like I'm about to do it at any moment. You won't. I know that. Because you love me. Yes, Kitty, I do love you very much. Fran, remember what I told you. If you love, you are alive. And that's the only thing that matters. You'll always find the power to fight those monsters inside you. Now let's go and open the gate so you can go home. So that's really what she's afraid of. The doctors must have put it in her mind that she killed her parents and doesn't remember it or wasn't in control of it. It wasn't me was written over her bedside, and she's made a couple of references to that. And now she's also worried that she's going to hurt Mr. Midnight and not know it. Now, I'm not an expert on this. Dissociation to the level of having a fragmented self, one in which Fran might dissociate to the point of potentially doing harm to someone else and not knowing it, it is a very highly specialized area of treatment, something you need a lot of education for that I don't have. What I do know, both in the sense of knowing it intellectually, but also knowing it and how I feel about it, that pathologizing dissociation, the way that Fran has started to think of herself as crazy, is not doing her any good. Dissociation is separation of the mind and ourselves. Our mind steps away, sometimes a little, sometimes a lot. And we're not in control of what we do when it happens a lot. And you can have a formal psychological and neurological understanding of what's happening there without the person ending up feeling like I'm crazy, I'm broken, I'm a terrible person, I'm going to kill something I love because I'm a horrible person and because I'm evil deep down and I'm a loser and I can't fight these demons. Like, I don't think you need all of that to recognize that it's possible for someone's mind to step outside of how much control you have over it and for terrible things to happen there. The term pathology and its related term pathogenesis, meaning the origins of an illness, it's a necessary part of mental health. We have to understand how these things happen. But understanding doesn't need to come with personalizing. It's possible for the mind to create so much space between our awareness and our actions that we do harm. And that's a dissociative event and potentially a part of the personality. But I just take huge issue with letting someone take away from that so much personal shame to the point that even when they're not dissociating, they're fearing for their lives, fearing for what they're going to do to people that they love. I'm glad she has Mr. Midnight. I'm glad that the king here has been reassuring. But it's like I said before, what's going to make the difference in Fran learning to trust herself in a way that she doesn't right now? She's afraid that she's going to hurt Mr. Midnight. She's afraid that she hurt her parents. Is she going to come out trusting herself more, having spent the time to really understand how fucking amazing she has been at overcoming all these problems, or obsessing about the origins of what's wrong with her? That's for the clinician to do. Like, that's for me to delve into, like, how deep the problem is. And it's appropriate to inform someone of that. But I think in just a way that helps them comprehend. This is what association is. This is what can happen. Here's what's going on. And making someone feel sick and crazy and fucked up should not be the responsibility or result of treatment. Ever. That's not treatment, that's mistreatment, in my mind. We know that this took place in a terrible time for quality of treatment and the handling of care, and just time for humanity. And even though we know better now in the modern age, I still think that there's a lot of that going on. That's why in a lot of my recent training and reorientation of my approach, I've really tried to understand the underlying causes of things in a way that is a lot more humane. I want someone to know that if you're dissociating, here is why. Here's what's going on neurologically and psychologically. I don't want them to feel Like that's part of me that just doesn't work. That I'm failing to be in control of something I'm supposed to be in control of. And that my entire life, all the time I spend working on myself and my values and my morals and how I want to behave and doing shit that doesn't need to be done, like giving the ticket back to the bee, like there's so many good things about us. And to have that fear that suddenly it all gets shut off and you become this horrible person, can it happen? Frighteningly, yes. Is it because none of those things matter? Definitely not. And so I'd never want someone like Fran to feel like, well, then what's the fucking point? Developing myself and learning these things and being a good person if at any point the light switches off and I become someone horrible. Well, because that's not what's really happening. You don't become someone horrible. Something horrible happens to you. Yes, let's do this. Let's go home. Here we are. Yes, but where is the door? All right, I have to make it visible. But are you sure you want to go back? I'm sure, sir. All right, here we go. The human must leave. Open the secret door into her reality. Let the human return home. Oh, wow. We're going home, kitty. This guy. Ho, ho, ho. Tsar the king. Good day to you. I brought the stones so this lovely creature can go home. I wish everyone treated her so well. Thank you, sir. I'm very nervous. It'll be strange to be far away from you all. Then don't leave. I can make you a place to stay. A very magical place. Wizard, she has to leave. I received a message from one of the Valakas, and she isn't ready. Oh, I see. What are you talking about? Ready for what? Come on, wizard. Place the stones. We have no time to lose. Maybe Fran is a secret Valakas. Ready for what? You know, what the Valakas told you about facing your truth. Ah, yes, I think I remember. Well, should I? Yes, go ahead, wizard, sir. Magic stones. Create the lock that only the human can break. Well, now it's time for Fran to be the key. You're the only one who can open this now. Wow. All right, let's see. Oh, wizard, oh, king. It's been a journey. I don't know how to do this. Can you give me a little clue or something? A little clue? If you want to solve a mystery, the first thing you do is to think with your head. All right, I'll try again then. Sir Wizard, it seems that I'm not the right key for this door. Give me a hand. I'm lost. A hand? But you have two. That's enough. What do you mean, sir? From head to foot. From foot to hand. And so on. We dance, we dance. Anyways, I'll keep trying. Okay, it seems like there's some thing we have to do. Some other sort of puzzle here. Okay, so these are like dials. But certain things reset. So which one should go first? Yes. Okay, there we go. I smell victory! Again! You did it, Fran. You can go home now. I'm so excited. Oh, I wish I could leave something for you to remember me. We won't forget you. You're a very special creature. Can people just treat her like this when she goes home as well, please? I almost forgot. Palantros gave me this for you. Oh. It's a giant box. Thank you. Tell Palantros that I wish I could help him with his wounds. I gave my aid patches to a girl in the hospital. I love that she remembers Adelaida. Anyway, I'll tell him. And don't worry. Palantros is better now. Uh-oh. Before you go, you have to know. Before you return to your reality, you'll pass through the secret woods. The woods are a kind of invisible passage between our realities, and you may encounter terrible creatures that want to eat you, but just run. They're quite slow. And you're telling me this now? That sounds very scary. Don't worry. You'll do fine. I hope so. Well, Mr. Midnight, say goodbye. Let's go now. Goodbye, gentlemen. I had a great time. I like you very much. Goodbye. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Mr. Midnight's little paws. Goodbye, Thirsto. Oh yeah, they let me skip this shit. That was a scary. Oh I'm so sorry, Fran. I jumped her right into a pit. I'll just follow Mr. Midnight's lead. He's a very athletic cat. Also, this is the first time we're hearing Fran's voice. That's kind of interesting. We got this shit. Mr. Midnight is so clever. Uh-oh. He's gonna get me. Yay! We made it. Chapter 4, Part 1. My imaginary friend. Oh, man. Oh! Is that my duotine? I mean, I don't care about that stuff. Not anymore. My goodness. The door opened. Interesting. Come on, Miss Midnight. Let's find out where we are. Oh, Fran, I hope we can find home soon. I'm starving. Mr. Midnight hasn't eaten anything in days, weeks? How long have we been away? Mr. Midnight, look. I think we're on the other side of the bridge. Do you remember the one we tried to cross before we fell into a thirsta? Yes, I remember. Great. Let's keep going, Kitty. We have to be careful now. God, the duotine. All right, Kitty, do we have a plan? Get home, dear. At least that's plan A. Plan A. I like it. Let's do it, Kitty. Oh, I'm so glad it didn't result in, like, I don't know, him getting left behind or something. There's the bridge. I knew we were on the other side. This is very odd. When we fell into a thirsta, there wasn't any water. Moonlight is very romantic. I agree. My boots are quite dirty. I'll have to clean them when I get home. I like these boots because they're comfortable and pretty. If they were just pretty, I wouldn't like to wear them. A practical and stylish Fran. I wonder how long it took for this tree to grow. It looks perfect to build a little treehouse on. How lovely. What does she think of the sky? It's so beautiful. It has many stars and other space things. It sure does, Fran. Okay. What the fuck is the duotine doing there? And who benefits from us being on duotine? Once again becomes the central question. Can I just not pick up the duotine? No, it doesn't look like I can. Whoever wants us on that shit. I have a hard time thinking they have our best interests in mind, because duotine is not good for us. Are these my pills? Wow, but where are they going? What? Did they just run off? Home. Delicious berries. They're literally being yanked away from us. Pills, don't move. Oh, you want me to show me the way back home? Oh, isn't that clever? Literally being pulled on a string. Who benefits from this? Itward benefits. I just don't know why. It's very conspicuously set up to make it seem like duotine is going to bring me home. And you know what, friends? After everything I just talked about, unless there is some great reveal, contrary to my current suspicion, which is that, like, duotine's not good for us, but the addictive components of it are being used to manipulate us to go home. Well, it doesn't really fit very well with the ideas I just shared with you, which is how abhorrent I find when someone starts to deeply associate with their pathology and feels trapped in it. To make it seem like Fran already knows duotine's not good for us. She just said, I don't need those things anymore. And to dangle them back in front of us like they're the key to getting home. Like they were the key to getting Mr. Midnight. And somehow they must be the key to all of our success so far. I actually think it's really fucked up. But this game has been much more clever than I in many ways. And I'm willing to be surprised. For now, though, this is where we will pause. We made it out of Aethersta, everybody, and we've still got Mr. Midnight and new goals. But we are literally not out of the woods yet. As always, thank you very much for watching and enjoying this series. I am so enjoying going through it with all of you. Until next time, be good to yourselves, and I'll see you very soon.